Super Famicom ソフトスーパーメトロイド
Hello again all, and welcome back to Super Metroid. I know it's been, quite a little while. I didn't intend for it to be, but a lot of things got in the way. Firstly, and this is just kind of a personal thing, this is the kind of game where you sit down and you play it, and then I really want to try to beat it in one sitting. It's just really fun that way. So trying to come back to an older save file, it's like, oh, I don't remember what power-ups I have or where I am exactly. It's a bit more of a hassle. An RPG, for example, where, you know, you play for a long time, then you save, and then you come back. It's like, oh, I know where I am. That's just kind of a personal thing with Metroidvanias and me. But another huge issue with coming back was the suit. I've always been wearing the suit for Metroid 2 in this game. And recently with the dry cleaner, there's an issue where, like, hey, there was a spot, so the suit's gonna be a little late, we're gonna have to send it back, and it's like, okay, so, like 5 days later, I finally got my suit back, and here we are. But it's all good anyway. We're here now, recording more Super Metroid. I'm ready. I'm feeling good about taking on the last kind of half of the game, I'd say. No, more like... Okay, 2/3 is also a little strong, because it certainly has been more than 1/3 that we've done. If I had to gauge how many more parts are remaining, this is me guessing in the middle of part 5. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be an 11-part series. That's just a rough estimate. There'll also probably be an extra part for this series, showing off the best endings as usual, talking about some of the cut content or other exclusive things, talking about the comic, which was kind of amazing, in a weird way. And talking about some of the other things I won't be getting into here. So, I'd say including extra part, it'd be 12 parts then. That's my prediction, because I think we're just under halfway right now. But who knows, we might just fly through this part of the game. And I might have mentioned this during the Let's Play already, but the best ending requires you to do this in 4 hours? Or under 4 hours? I think we've already been playing for 2 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. So, you know, we're probably not going to get the best ending, let's be honest. But hey, yeah, this is an area in Criteria here where you had to have the grapple beam. You have to have the grapple beam, I should say. Meaning you have to do a lot of the stuff in Norfair before coming here. Kind of the order of things. We don't really hear this Criterion music a lot. It's kind of... You know, there's not any major bosses or anything important really here. It's just kind of like the in-between area, you know? I don't know why I did super bombs there, but... This unlocks the next area of the game, which, if we go ahead and pause, we can see is the wrecked ship. This just might be my favorite new area of the game. It's just a save from across, so I'm just gonna unlock it on the map real quick. Look at how just destroyed everything is, and the fact that it's even called wrecked ship. You know, everything has been given kind of a weird alien kind of name, you know, but this place it's just a wrecked ship. There's not much else to say. There are ghost aliens about here. How many other Super Nintendo games have ghost aliens? Come on now. And as we can clearly see, the place is in decay, all the power's off. And down here is where we face our next boss of the game. And real quick, before we do this boss, I'm gonna do something that I always like to do, which is turn off the ice beam. Because I don't like how it freezes enemies, and it does much less damage to this boss in particular. Just like we had with Kraid, though. There's the little eyeball on the door we have to deal with. And that's kind of an indication that this is another big boss like Kraid. Not big literally, but big as in... It's one of the ones guarding that major door. This here is Fantune. And at first, it's just kind of this spectral ghost thing. But it does take form once his eye opens. Oh, man, I forgot I could do that. And that is when we have the opportunity to shoot him. Right there. Oh, damn. Did we get him? We did, okay. Fantune here works just like other bosses where he'll kind of start to change color as he's about to die. And it's quite the intimidating and crazy boss fight. Like, considering the first Metroid game had just those little alien guys who were just standing there and you'd fight them, and it was very simple. To go to this guy all of a sudden is bizarre. Like, his eye is just super freaky looking. Also, I'm very hurt right now. I do have a reserve tank ready to go, but... Oh, watch out for that fire. Oh, I can get health from shooting the fire. I didn't even know that. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay. We almost got him, I think. He's very, very red right now. We're making him blush. Oh, shoot all the fire, yeah. I didn't get any health from that, are you kidding me? Okay, a reserve tank came through. Come on, where is he? There we go. Oh, come on. Did we get him? I think we got him. Fantune, get out of here. Let's go. With 40 health remaining. Damn. Alright. You know, I might go for that a little while. Just turning the ice beam off. It's not really necessary unless we need to use it for platforming. But now that Fantune has defeated the power, all the lights in the power have been turned back on. These droids are operational. Although they just kind of walk back and forth. They don't do much else. In fact, they're not even hostile. All we can do is push them. That's those droids in a nutshell for you. They look like the Gonk droids from Star Wars. But yeah, now we're free to explore the wrecked ship, and this is kind of a weird inverse of how areas usually go, where they end with the boss. In this case, we start with the boss, and the entire goal of the area is to find power-ups, you know. It's a weird inverse, but I think it works well in this area in particular. Also, as you can tell from the map, this is a small area, and it uses a lot of connections with criteria to kind of expand on it, you know. And now that Fantune's defeated, we can go up here through this door, where there's a power-up. And this is just a super missile, but you know what? I'll absolutely take it. I feel like we haven't had many super missiles in a while. I also feel like we didn't need to use super missiles in that fight. It seemed kind of wasteful. You know, the boss spends a lot of time kind of untouchable. It gives you plenty of time to then charge up another shot, whereas a boss fight like Crocomire or Kraid, you always want to be waiting for their mouth to open, and who knows when that could be. You just want to have missiles at the ready. This part of the wreck ship is clearly, well, kind of untraversable, because we need to get up there when there's water in the way, and of course, we know we can wall jump to kind of cheat it. Okay, this guy's gonna be annoying, come on now. We know we can wall jump to get up here, but I'm sorry, I want to show the game off as if you're playing it for the first time and trying to figure things out, and so, even though we've been taught the wall jump at this point, I think I'll try to do things in order. We'll see. At the time of this recording, Dread has just released, I believe? Which is the newest Metroid, Metroid 5, and considering this one is 3 and it's on the Super Nintendo, it's kind of crazy that 5 just came out yesterday, isn't it? But, you know, they had their fun with the Prime series, they remade the first 2 games, you know, they didn't need necessarily to continue the franchise, especially since a lot of them kind of mirror the Alien franchise, and, well, other than Alien Covenant, which is kind of an Alien movie, but not very good, and Prometheus, which is kind of an Alien movie, but not very good. I don't know. I think the inspiration there is kind of faded, you know? Here we are back in Criteria, and oh boy, I forgot about this part, but yeah. We have a weird kind of morph ball maze down there. I gotta remember where we enter it. There we go, okay. We still don't have the spring ball at this point for Metroid 2. I really wish we did. It makes maneuvering with the morph ball a lot more easy, a lot more fun. And this takes us back in a wreck ship. Like I said, they're very connected areas. We gotta use the grappling beam here. Those ones that are kind of crumbled are going to be destroyed at a certain point, which is why you gotta swing by on them quickly. And you gotta get used to that swinging motion for those ones, especially. And in this bit, the Chozo statue works a bit differently, as you'll see. That's one thing I should mention with the grapple beam, is that it is a bit finicky because you have to hit select 4 times just to get to it. When you know, yeah, you just want to grapple them by. If there was another button, then perhaps, or maybe they map the buttons a little better. Like, I don't know. Like the top button, the X button, isn't currently used much right now. Right here we have a brand new power-up that the Chozo kindly took us to, which is the gravity suit, and oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Look at that suit. Absolutely badass. Samus is now purple, and with the gravity suit, we're now able to freely control our speed and everything in the water. Like, you can see we're running pretty fast, we're jumping high, and that's how we're intended to get by that area where I was kind of cheating with the wall jump before, with the gravity suit. But I digress. We carry on through this room, and we're onto a new kind of corner of the place. through this spiked room here. We're now going up a shaft. And yeah, even if you can wall jump your way here, getting through this kind of muddy, watery bit with all the, without the gravity suit is a bit challenging. And I believe we can... I think we can go up here, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe those are just destructible. We'll see. I don't remember this part of the game quite nearly as I do, like, Bryn Star, for example. You just replay all the time, and you try to get better and better at it. Looking at the map, this is going to take me to the next area of the game, Meridia, although I didn't do everything I wanted to do in Wrecked Ship, so I'm going to go back and grab a couple more things. I'll show you how to do them before the end of the part. Can I really not go up here? I thought I could. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I might be. Over here... we have some conveyor belts, and we also have these little droids. Our goal is to shoot them into the bed of spikes so that then we can walk right over them. Because these boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. This is just for a simple missile pack right over here, but I might as well grab some. We're kind of a little low on missiles for this part of the game, I'll admit. I've been missing out on a few here and there. But I also don't really use regular missiles much in this game unless I have to. At least late game, I should say. You know, early on, you really want those missiles to open up those red doors and to help deal with the harder enemies. But once your beam gets super good, and you get later power-ups, and, you know, there's fewer and fewer red doors and there's more green and yellow doors, I just don't really use the regular missiles much. But I suppose that's just me. They still have their use in bosses, even though the charge shot and the super missile kind of... make it a weird in-between, you know, where it's not quite the best, not quite the worst option. Back out here in Criteria, I'm gonna go back to that Morph Ball maze and take a different route. Where do we gotta go here? Oh dear, okay. I just gotta bomb kind of everywhere and figure out where I'm going in. Is it not right here? I guess not. There's the top of this area. Out in this kind of outdoor area, we have this lower door. Not the one we went out on. Not the horse we rode in on, but on this one right here. Which takes us right here. And there's a reserve tank down there. How do we get here again? On the map. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's like a secret area we gotta get to somehow. How do we get there? I don't remember how to get that, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Let's try a power bomb here. Oh, there we go. Okay. We figured it out eventually. Get out of my way, gonk droids. There's a missile pack here, okay. But this is not all, I know that much. This is gonna lead to that reserve tank, I hope. I see it up there on the map, too. Power bomb, where are we going? Oh, we destroyed the Chozo statue, dear God. I feel kind of bad. Oh boy, okay, I see what we gotta do here. That's why the conveyor belt's here, is to help you build up the shine spark. Damn it. And that's why you knock these guys into pits, it's clever. Oh damn, okay, you gotta time hitting down. Oh, we knocked out a bit of the road too. Boom! Look at that. And here we... Alright, there we go, and we know this is a pit now. I forgot about that, to be honest. We got the reserve tank. Another one, I should say. I guess now let's head to Meridia. The next boss awaits, after all.